Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Ask Alli. Today I'm really excited to do a smoky gold eye for you guys. I actually wore this makeup in a video that I posted a little while back, the red lip tutorial, which I actually put a link down in the description below so you can check that out if you haven't already. But it was pretty funny actually. The majority of your guys' comments were not about the lipstick and about how I did my eye makeup, so today I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it. Now I've already applied my foundation. If you prefer to apply your foundation after your eyeshadow, that's totally fine. But for the purpose of this video, I just went ahead and applied my foundation since we're only going to be talking about the eyes today. So the first thing you're going to want to do is apply a primer. You can use whatever you like. I really love the Urban Decay. This is the eyeshadow primer potion. This is just like a little baby size that I got from a friend a while ago, but I love this stuff. I use this almost every time I apply eyeshadow, depending on what kind of base I'm looking for, but this stuff is really, really good just for an everyday look. Go ahead and just apply that on each eyelid. And I'm just gonna work that over with my finger and blend that all the way up to the eyebrow. And then on the other side as well. This is where I've been applying my makeup. You can see all of it's running on the back of my hand. The first color I'm going to be using is called Goldmine, and it's an eyeshadow from MAC, and I really love this stuff. I use it all the time, but I think this is really nice for this particular look. So I'm going to just apply that all over the lid with my 217. Just sort of starting at the lash line and working your way up into the crease. Next I'm going to go in with this color here. This is called Mulch. It's another eyeshadow by MAC. And this I'm going to use to just sort of fill in the crease, just a little bit blended into the crease, but mostly on the outer corners of the eye. So I've loaded that color onto my brush, and now I'm just going to slowly start working that onto the lid, mostly at the outer corner, and just sort of shaping what I want this to look like. And you can build this color really, really slowly. And once you sort of have the shape that you like, you can just sort of go back through and just sort of blend it out and just make sure everything goes together really nicely. You don't want anything to look really harsh, especially with a smoky eye. You don't want anything to just drastically change. Like, you don't want two colors to sort of just look like they're meeting at a line. You want it to really nicely blend smoothly into the other colors. That's, I think, really, that's a key with any eyeshadow, but especially when you're working with a smoky eye, you don't want it to look really jarring because then it just sort of ruins the effect. Now I'm going to be using Shroom, this color here, just to highlight under the brows. So now I'm using my 233 and I'm just going to take that lightly under the brow. And then I'm going to go back in with my 217 and just buff all that out and just make sure it's really nice and blended together. I don't do anything too crazy under the brows. I just wanted to give a little bit of a highlight and just have something that my really nice rich brown can blend into. The next color that I use is called Mauvement. This is just a little pigment from MAC, and I actually got this as a Christmas gift a couple of years ago, so I'm not sure if you can actually get this pigment anymore, but it's a really great color, and this I just use to lightly dust over my brown and use it a little bit under the eye as well. Now I'm going to take my 219, which is just a little pencil brush, and I'm going to take that same pigment, and I'm going to just sort of line a little bit with this. I don't want to do anything too crazy. You can use false lashes, and you can use an eyeliner if you'd like to, but I just like to add a little bit of more of a gentle transition into the gold towards the lashes. It just gives a little bit more dimension to the lashes that way. And if you want to, you can use a brown eyeliner under this so that it sticks a little bit better. I'm not going to, just because I prefer it this way. Now I'm just taking that same pencil brush and the same pigment, and I'm going to just run a little bit under the outer corner of my eye, on the bottom lid, just to make that blend nicely. And now with my 263 and my Dirty Blonde Fluidline brow gel, I'm going to go in and just sort of fill in my brows just a little bit towards the inside so that they don't look empty. And now I'm just going to go through and comb them just a little bit to sort of even out the distribution of the gel and just make sure that everything looks pretty even. I don't want it to look really unnatural or like my brow hairs are plastered to my face. That would be undesirable. We're almost done. Now we're just going to use this torture device and curl our lashes just a little bit. Now I'm a huge fan of really thick, gorgeous lashes, so when I filmed that video I actually had a set of corner lashes on, but I think I said it earlier, maybe I didn't. I can't find them right now, so I'm just going to be applying a couple of coats of mascara to sort of mimic that really full look. It's not going to be even close to the same thing, but that's okay. So I'm going to start with my Clinique High Impact. This is just a little trial size. It's just this is 01, this is just black, and I'm going to be using this as my first coat of mascara. So I'm just going to work that over my lashes, and this first coat I'm mostly just concentrating on getting the lashes in the position that I want them in. I'm not worrying too much about laying the product on really thick for this particular coat, because I just want to make sure that this sets my eyelashes exactly where I want them to be when they're fully dry. And lastly, I'm going to be using my favorite, which is Urban Decay Supercurl. I love this stuff. I think this is also just black. Here's where you can sort of work the brush a little bit more and get more of that product on. And if you're a complete bonehead like myself, you're going to want to apply a little bit of concealer to your under eye area, without forgetting to mention to your lovely viewers that you're doing so. I'm just using, this is NW20, it's the Moisturecover. Now I'm just going to set that with a little bit of finishing powder. Now since I was in such a hurry, I goofed up a little bit of my eyeshadow. Oh, I'm being spastic today, so I'm just going to go back over one more time with my 217 and the Goldmine and just fill in the corner just a little bit, to make sure that that transition to that really nice gold remains intact. And now I'm just going to apply a little bit of my Urban Decay Lip Junkie. This is Midnight Cowboy, and I really wanted to use my Viva Glam 5 because I think that would look really nice. It's actually got little gold flecks in it, but I can't find that either. I'm a mess today. Alright everybody, that's it for today's episode of Ask Alli. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you get to try out this eyeshadow look, please tweet me a picture. I would love to see how it turns out on you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave me some suggestions in the comments below for stuff you'd like to see me talk about. After all, this is Ask Alli, and I'm here to answer your questions. So if there's any other eyeshadow look or any makeup or hair or fashion or anything that you've seen on this channel that you want to see me talk about, just let me know and I'll do my best to get it up here as soon as possible. Thank you guys for sticking around, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys!